morning, YouTube, customers, friends, family, everyone. Devin Henderson here again this morning doing a quick video. I was chatting with a family member this morning about just agents in her area and how hard it is for her to find a good agent. Keep running into the same problem. Agents are lazy or just relax and don't do much and don't put a lot of effort in. They're just kind of just doing enough to get by. And I was explaining to her, I said, this is a nationwide issue, in my opinion. There's many licensees, but very few professionals, very few that are out there doing the best and putting in 110% effort for their customer and to build their business. So this is just another prime example. I hear this same conversation every single day almost from customers, buyers, and sellers, how they have been poorly represented. And it's a shame because it's a disservice to the customers and to the people. So the best thing I can do is just give advice and take your time in trying to find an agent that is going to do right by you, because no matter if you're a buyer or a seller, it's crucial. Who you hire matters considerably, especially if you're a seller, even in this market where things are very seller favorable at the moment, low inventory, high demand. You might be inclined to say, well, it doesn't matter who lists my home. I can assure you that is far from the truth. Here in Naples, our average priced home is over $500,000, and I see homes priced over $500,000, upwards of over $1 million, with terrible photography, misinformation, poor property description, just very lazily posted up on MLS. And I look at this listing, I'm thinking, wow, what a disservice. This poor seller is leaving money on the table. You know, what business does this agent have listing this property? In often cases, we're talking multi-million-dollar homes where just iPhone photos were taken, 2 sentences on the property description, no mention of the selling features, the upgrades, the amenities, the conveniences, no real sales factor to it. They're just kind of lazily putting it up and hoping that they get a bite. No pertaining documents that should have been attached, seller's disclosure, HOA disclosure, maybe a CDD disclosure, lead-based paint disclosure if the home's built before 1978. I mean, these are all things, the condo documents, the HOA documents, the receipt of condo docs, the receipt of HOA docs, purchase applications, bylaws, rules and regulations. I mean, you name it, the list goes on. These are documents that your agent should have prepared and should have attached to MLS. So the buyer that comes along has the documents at their fingertips and they are ready to pursue the property. If that buyer's agent has to jump through all the hoops themselves to go find all these documents, you can imagine how that delays the process. It's an extra step, an extra hurdle that your listing agent should have done already. And it just creates more work for any potential buyer's agents. But I find myself doing this sort of thing in many transactions, doesn't matter what site I'm on, picking up the slack for other agents who are not doing what they should have been doing. So it's very sad, in my opinion, to see this happen. But I think it's nationwide. This is not just unique to Naples or any other market for that matter. Just be cautious as to who you hire. Do your research. Often people will want to choose the family friend, their cousin, their brother, their sister, whoever might have been recommended, but that is not always the best person for this particular business transaction, which is really how you should look at it. This is a financial decision, often one of the largest financial decisions you might ever make, a purchase or a sale. We're talking, upwards of $500,000 in most cases, and the agent doesn't even bother to have professional photography. I mean, you wouldn't sell a boat for $10,000 without doing a little bit of marketing, right? I mean, why would it be any different for a $500,000 product? It's amazing. So again, look for reviews, look for past sales, look for experience. Not always looking for necessarily the oldest agent who's been in the business, but often finding that person who's early but experienced in their career. Hungry is a good word. Eager to make that sale. It means a lot to them, whereas opposed to someone that maybe has been in the business for 20 or 30 years, might not be as hungry as they once were. They've already reached that financial success, and they can let a few deals slip through the cracks and maybe not put 110% effort into it. Maybe they don't want to show the property on a Saturday or a Sunday. Maybe they don't want to spend that extra time and money to market and advertise. And so they may be experienced, but not as hungry. So finding someone right in that sweet spot. Certainly don't want to have a rookie or amateur agent who just doesn't understand the business, doesn't understand contract law, doesn't understand how to professionally market and sell a property. So looking for someone, again, maybe mid-30s, right in that, experience, been in the business for 3 or 4 years at least, I would say would be ideal. Someone that is actively selling homes regularly, not just 1 or 2 homes per year, which, believe it or not, is still the nationwide average reported by National Association of Realtors. I believe the average agent sells about 3 or 4 homes per year. An experienced agent is selling 3 or 4 per month, if not more. I can assure you experience in that regard does matter, because every transaction is unique and different problems arise. So having the experience in going through these transactions and learning how to overcome certain hurdles and certain struggles that each deal may pose is going to ultimately help you, having that agent that has been there, done that before. So I hope this video helps. I will do more. Most of them have been in my car so far, so bear with me. I'm working on getting some things set up at the home office to do a little more professional lighting and things like that. But if there's any topics that you can think of that might be helpful, please comment them, call me, email me. My cell is 239-877-3994. My email is devinswfl@gmail.com. Or you can always check out my website, yournapleshomesearch.com. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Feel free to comment and hit the like button. Thank you.